Just let me record. Hello and welcome to the Virtual Business Owners Network on Friday, the 31st of October, and it's a happy Halloween. And we're delighted to have Chris talking about Smart Not Creepy, a Halloween survival guide for business owners using AI. Take it away, Chris. Thank you.
Thank you. So good morning to you all. I'm sorry, I'm full of cold, so forgive me, I'm not on top form this morning, but while it may be a bit early, if you've already encountered a mischievous chatbot today, then you're certainly not alone. This morning, instead of discussing ghosts and goblins or ghouls, I'm going to deliver something, hopefully, which is even more frightening, AI that undermines trust. But fear not, I'm not here definitely to frighten you. Instead, I'm going to equip you with a flashlight, some garlic, and a spell book to ward off curses, and we're going to navigate the haunted house of AI together. AI is everywhere. It's in your inbox, your social media posts, your customer replies. But for many business owners, it still feels like it's a bit of a haunted house. You're not sure what's behind the door, and you're hoping it doesn't jump out and bite your brand. This isn't a tech tutorial, by the way. It's a survival guide. We're going to explore the shadows and learn how to walk through them with confidence. Trust is like a ghost. It's invisible, but it's very powerful. Once it's gone, it's hard to get back, and I'm sure most of you have had experiences, good and bad, when it comes to trust. Certainly here in Germany, trust is everything. They're a very untrusting nation in business, and you have to earn the trust. When you use AI tools, your customers are watching, even if they don't know that. If your chatbot feels robotic, your emails sound off in some way, or your automation feels sneaky, then trust will vanish, and vanish very, very quickly indeed. So AI should feel like a helpful assistant, not a poltergeist rearranging the furniture. AI tools are hungry, but you don't have to feed them everything. Don't be a data vampire, sucking up customer info that you just don't need. If you're pasting full names, emails, payment details into AI prompts, you're absolutely inviting trouble. It's going to be painful. Only share what's essential. Otherwise, you're not just creepy, you're legally exposed. So customers don't mind automation, they mind being tricked. If your chatbot is AI powered, say so. If your email was written by a tool, don't be afraid to tell everybody. Be honest. Honesty is the best policy. Transparency builds trust. Hiding behind the tech, that's the invisible cloak, and it always backfires. Take it off. Let people see the wizard behind the curtain. Now let's talk fake news. And yes, sorry, Donald Trump. Donald Trump leverages Truth Social as a megaphone for grievance politics, an amplification of unverified narratives, and reality distortion at scale. We've all seen it, right? His posts often blur fact with fiction. He repeats false claims about politically motivated fires in Portland, erodes trust, incredible information ecosystems, and flies in the face of what is factually true. He uses AI tools and graphics to poke fun at opponents, and he even shows somewhat distasteful graphics, like images of him in a fighter jet with a crown on, dropping shite on the US public below. I'm sure you all saw that on the other weekend. Now flip the mirror. Keith Edwards, who's a well-known Democratic-leaning YouTuber in the United States, he's known for spicy takes. He recently claimed Trump was terminally ill and has been given a life expectancy by his doctors in the Capitol. Super strong and actually highly misleading. AI loves exaggeration. Yeah, I've seen this time and time again in the last 20 years, and certainly since we've been in the era of what I would call customer-facing AI, it's got worse. So AI loves exaggeration. If you feel it, if you feed it partisan drama, it'll give you fireworks. But if you publish without checking, you're not helping your audience. You're just adding fog to the mirror. And this is where it gets real. Misinformation isn't just political, it's commercial. AI can write convincing product claims, fake testimonials, or misleading headlines. That's why you need your anti-curse spellbook. Use AI to draft information, not to decide it. Verify your sources before publishing. Avoid emotionally charged content unless it's fact-checked. Otherwise, your brand becomes part of the haunted echo chamber. AI is like a mischievous trickster. It can hand you a poisoned apple dressed as a golden one. Don't bite it before checking it. This week, an AI company was accused of contributing to a teenager's suicide in the US. The lawsuit claims the chatbot failed to flag self-harm and even encouraged it. That's just not tragic. That's a wake-up call. Ethics in AI isn't optional. Even if you're just using tools, you're part of the system. Use them with care because the consequences aren't just digital. Using AI reflects your values. If you automate without care, overshare data, or publish unchecked content, it shows. Ethics isn't just for developers, it's for every user. Ask yourself, is this respectful? Is it honest? Is it something I'd be proud of if a customer saw it? That's your ethical spellbook. Use it or risk summoning chaos. We keep hearing about this scary black box AI. It's where decisions pop out with no explanation. The fix is explainable AI or XAI. It's designed to show how and why AI makes decisions so humans can actually trust the outcome of them. If you think about mortgages, instead of a mysterious decline, XAI, as we call it, lets a bank show a clear rationale, which feeds fairness and transparency. Bias detection is another big one. AI can audit huge data sets and it spots historical bias or discrimination that humans actually might miss. That means organizations can actually fix unfair systems instead of pretending bias is a ghost that doesn't exist. We're also seeing AI paired with tech like blockchain in governments. That creates tamper-proof records of decisions, hopefully. So it's much harder for corruption to hide in the shadows. Transparency builds trust, especially when public confidence is already fragile. Then there's public services. When AI helps judges, NHS hospitals in the UK, planning offices or benefit systems prioritize and process more fairly and consistently, then trust goes up. Citizens feel the system isn't arbitrary or overloaded. It's working for them, not against them. Boston's City Score is a real-world example of this. People can literally see government performance in real time and answer back in real time. So they actually feel that they're engaging with the local authority. And finally, cybersecurity. AI quietly guards the gates. It spots fraud patterns humans just can't spot. And it detects cyber attacks before they bite. Trust online collapses the moment people feel unsafe. So this protection is crucial. In short, responsible AI is not spooky. It's the torchlight in the data-driven haunted house, making decisions visible, catching bias, improving services, and defending the systems we rely on. When AI behaves responsibly, and we behave responsibly with it, we stop fearing it and we start to trust it. And suddenly we have positive outcomes instead of the negative ones. AI is like a mischievous trickster. It can hand you a poisoned apple dressed as a golden one. Don't bite it before chew it. Some tips for you here are: don't trust blindly. Always review AI-generated content before publishing. Check the tone, check the facts, check the fairness. Don't hide the tech. Be transparent when AI is involved in chat, emails, or content. Don't spread tricks. Fact check before sharing AI written posts, especially around politics or news. Use AI to help and not to manipulate. Keep your intent honest, your content honest, and your use clear, and AI will become a very useful tool in your business toolbox. That's me, Wizard Wheeler, with a cold on Halloween Friday. Thank you.
Very well done, Chris. My goodness me, thank you so much. You contribute so much to this group, and that's another great example of it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Has anybody any questions they'd like to ask Chris? We have about 5 minutes before we go into the breakout rooms. And just while you're waiting there, the one-to-ones are now gone into the chat box.
I have one for Chris, because I know Chris a long time. I have to ask the question.
Please.
Did you prompt that, or did you write that?
Oh, I wrote that.
You wrote that one? Okay.
I write all my own content.
Yeah, no, because I remember you told me that you wrote it, but the fact that AI may, if it's on,
I used a combination. I used a combination of Grok and ChatGPT for my graphics this morning. I can tell you that.
Gotcha.
But I obviously asked it for my brand and my color. You can see my colors running through the graphics.
Yeah, I'd be interested. There's another AI thing. How you did something like that. So how you put together the graphics using chat.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you about that, but that's something I think people would be interested in.
Yeah.
Raymond?
Just something, Chris, yesterday I got onto my social media, guys. I was on Google and I saw a BMS accountant sponsored ad.
Okay.
And the BMS accountant sponsored ad said, BMS Accountants operates a bar in Navan, picture of a barman, and also provide bookkeeping, accounting, and payroll. Come in and get sloshed and I'll do all your work. So I contacted the social media guys. I said, what's going on with this ad? So they got in touch with, they came back to me anyway and said it was an AI prompted sponsored ad.
AI prompted sponsored ad.
Yes.
Do you know anything about that?
So I don't know. And anyway, it's down now, but it was, and I have a picture of it. I'd be happy to share because we did have a good laugh about it.
It'd be interesting.
Yeah, show us that. Put that in. You can share
if
there.
I can, yeah.
Manus, any thoughts on that?
Yeah, so all the engines that are there, be it social media or Google Ads or Bing, whoever, will allow you to relinquish control. You know, make advertising easier for people and cut people like me out. And that's kind of the mistakes that they do. Another big one that you'll find is they will set up a page view as being a conversion, which is effectively everybody that clicks on your ad, clicks through to your website, that's a conversion. And that's just bullshit. It's just a very easy way for Google or whatever platform you're using to burn through your advertising budget rapidly with zero results. So yeah, please exercise caution. But Jesus, Raymond, look, I'm on for that, man. Let's get pissed. I'll bring over my accounts.
It will make your tax bill won't seem half as bad after a few G&Ts.
Totally. Well, hey, after a few G&Ts, I'm not paying it anyway.
I think the cans
G&Ts
should
is
get you
very
pissed
posh.
when
I
they give
was
you
thinking a
results.
bag of cans, but anyway.
Very good. Interesting. Are you able to share that?
I'm just putting it onto a document now and I can share. 1 second.
Oh yeah, good, cool stuff. We have a number of things. I'm looking for, just while Raymond's gathering that, people for presentations. I have Sean, and I'm looking for others who can talk around the topics that we've talked about. Be interested in those. So please step forward. The second thing,
Alex,
is
sorry, can I just? I just have one further thought that ties into the AI. So very briefly, guys, set up with AI, whatever AI tool you're using, set up that you're doing a branded search for your business on a regular basis. Ask ChatGPT or whichever one you're doing. Say, hey, this is my brand. Can you check on a weekly, monthly, quarterly, whatever frequency you want? Check and see what ads are out there, because then you might find, they all have to be transparent. So there's databases of all the ads. So AI can do that hard work for you. And as Raymond is showing now, that you get, that's not your logo though, Raymond, is it?
Not your logo.
It is the actual little logo, yeah.
The little logo on the
Holy
left.
shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
And there was more detail in it, so you can see we were closed. And we open at 5:30 p.m. apparently to serve drinks while we're doing the accounts, payroll, and booking.
I'm getting on a flight now.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And do you know what advertising platform that was on?
I'll have to go back and get more detail because we're in the middle of our tax year and I only jumped up. believe it or not, because I just needed to get my head into something different.
I don't want to
But
take
I'll certainly get more detail and I can send it on.
Ray,
And would
could
you and
Raymond-
Manus have a chat about that and
Yeah.
maybe give us an update on it?
Yeah.
it
Just
would be good.
offline.
It would be good to see
Yeah.
the live URL where that actually goes.
Yeah,
and
is that a
what-
client of yours, Raymond?
No, because
The one
I
that
got
it
a
links
picture
to.
back from our guys and said, look, these are all the approved images that you've that I've for to use with regards to our business, and I have I got a list of those images. So that's not a client; it's an image we've never used. We tried thinking, was it a local bar? The girls here were looking and go, does that look like Ryan's down? No, it's not Ryan's. Anyway, so yeah.
Yeah, it'd be
All
interesting to see
right.
that the live URL would be interesting.
The
to see
live
what-
URL. Okay, I'll ask for that. Yeah.
How much
Okay.
support?
So you don't need to ask for it. We just need to click on that link.
But I
And
think it's
where-
down
We've,
now. That link is down now. So it is, Chris.
Okay.
Well, Raymond, there's if it was Google Ads, there's a thing called Ads Transparency Center, which holds a database of all ads that have ever been shown by a particular advertiser. So if we can find it, I'd
Yeah.
recommend that if there's a solicitor in the group, or maybe you have a solicitor mate, that we could send a bit of a giggly solicitor's letter to Google that we can threaten what's that, brand defamation maybe, or trademark infringements or something for them using your material.
All
So
right.
There's Carl,
Can I-
I'm
Carl,
liking this for more and more as I hear it.
Ryan, your
Carl
first
is
presentation.
the
May-
lawyer in the group, right?
Yeah, can I suggest that Manus and Raymond sort that out
Yeah.
and come back with a report maybe next week? I just want to set up